there, JMA season is once again upon us. Have you followed up on your 2016 JMAs recently? It may be a good time to review them since we need to start thinking about 2017 JMAs. Please remember that follow-up continues to be an important step to the JMA process. You might find something that has been working out well on this year's JMAs that you may consider using as a best practice for your 2017 JMAs. As a reminder, if you're a distributor, you must do no less than 6 JMAs. Out of those 6, 1 must be with a supplier you haven't recently done one with, and 1 must be focused on a PCR category that you're focused on to grow. Please watch for my personal email note to you in regards to what that category is. Now, for suppliers, the minimum number of JMAs is the same for you. You must also do 6. However, we know many of you do many more than 6, and that's really great. For all of you, keep in mind, it's more about quality versus quantity when we measure the success of the JMAs. So please be strategic in who you plan to participate in a JMA with. I also want to remind you of some important steps to placing your JMAs online. Make sure you're selecting all the contacts first before doing the entries on your JMAs. This is a really important step that sometimes gets forgotten. The reason we encourage you to do this is to make sure that all people involved on the JMA have an opportunity to view the JMAs on the SMG website. If you don't select all parties, then only company administrators will see the JMA. In some cases, you may need to set up a new user on the SMG website in order to put this in place. If you don't know how to do that, please reach out to me via email and I can send you a few short steps to get that completed. One other important item that needs mentioning: either party must approve the JMA in order for it to count. Every year, I get a few calls mentioning that they had more JMAs than what shows up on the scorecard. And of course, you want to get credit for them. The reason it doesn't pull into the scorecard is because it's incomplete. The JMA is only considered complete when it shows up approved on the SMG website. Remember, if you're the one doing the administrative function or loading of the JMA to the website, the other party needs to go in and approve it. Don't rely on the system's automatically generated email to remind the other party that the JMA needs approved. People get busy and forget to approve, or sometimes that email may go to spam and just sit there. I would like to suggest that if it hasn't been approved in a week or so, to follow up with that person you discussed the JMA with and find out why they haven't approved it. Also, sometimes JMAs get started, but they never get completed. If the JMA has no relevance or simply you wish not to continue with the started JMA in the system, please delete it as to avoid any confusion. We can't always tell the intentions of the JMAs in the system, so it's up to you to validate them and make sure that they should be there. Also, remember that there's not a one-size-fits-all for JMAs, and the tool we provide you on the SMG website simply serves as a guide. You should be making sure your JMAs are the right fit for one another and that they have goals that will tie into increasing market share and profitability. For those of you who are new to the group or need a little help in getting started, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I happen to have some other video tools I can provide you to help you along your JMA journeys. So now, what are you waiting for? Go get started and happy selling!